You think space is just an empty void? Think again. Satellites? You think satellites just float up there, minding their own business? Not quite. Explorer 1. But what if I told you that a tiny satellite, launched in 1958, rewrote everything we thought we knew about space? What if I told you that, without it, we might never have understood the invisible force fields protecting our planet? Tonight, we're diving into the story of Explorer 1, a small satellite with a giant legacy: space race. Back in the 1950s, the space race was more intense than your group chat after someone sends a bad meme. The United States and the Soviet Union were locked in a Cold War flex-off, and when the Soviets launched Sputnik 1, the first ever artificial satellite, America collectively gasped. Then, just to rub it in, they sent up Sputnik 2 with a dog named Laika. America, still stuck on the ground looking up like, seriously, they've got space dogs now? The US scrambled to respond, but their first attempt, Vanguard TV-3, was an absolute disaster. It exploded on the launch pad and immediately got the nickname Flopnik. Not exactly the inspiring moment America needed. Enter Wernher von Braun, a German rocket scientist recruited by the US after World War II. His team, working with the Jet Propulsion Laboratory, had a backup plan, a modified military missile called Juno 1. And on January 31, 1958 at 10:48 p.m., it successfully launched Explorer 1 into orbit, proving that America wasn't out of the race just yet. Sure, it wasn't the biggest satellite, only 80 inches long and 13.37 kilograms, about the weight of a microwave, but it packed some serious science. Sputnik versus Explorer 1. While Sputnik mostly just beeped at Earth like an intergalactic Tamagotchi, Explorer 1 carried a cosmic ray detector designed by physicist Dr. James Van Allen. What it found was mind-blowing, an unexpected drop in cosmic rays at certain altitudes, leading to the discovery of the Van Allen radiation belts. Massive, invisible shields of charged particles protecting Earth from the sun's deadly radiation. Without them, Earth might be as lifeless as your Wi-Fi when it suddenly cuts out. The success of Explorer 1 was a huge morale boost for the United States, showing that science, not just politics, was going to shape the future of space exploration. The satellite itself kept orbiting for over 12 years, finally burning up in 1970, but its legacy? Still alive today. The mission set the stage for NASA's creation, future space probes, and eventually humans walking on the moon. Not bad for a tiny satellite that looked like a giant thermos. I'll leave you to discuss in the comments. What's the next big space discovery waiting to happen? You can support us by subscribing if you haven't already. Take care of yourselves, take care of your loved ones, and I'll catch you soon in another video.